My next guest is the star of NBC's Crossing Jordan, which begins its 6th season this Sunday night at 10 p.m. Please welcome Jill Hennessy. Man, that is some dress.
Yeah, it's passionate colors.
Passionate, well.
Yes, yes.
Don't gig with that. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I love the vibes from Kiefer having sat here, actually. Just enjoying that for a little second. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's weird. Now, so much to talk about. First of all, I know you have a son, but how old is your son? Your son?
He's 3 1/4.
3 1/4?
Yeah.
Okay, and so your son's 3 years. What kind of... What's your relationship like with your son? Like, what kind of mom are you? You must be a pretty cool mom, I would think.
I don't know. Sometimes I kind of question my parenting abilities.
Because you leave him places for months at a time and go...
Yeah, leave him in the care, you know, in pubs and such. We actually,
You leave your son in pubs?
No, I don't. But well, we've taken him to the occasional, you know, restaurant, pub. You know, he'll get a pint glass of cranberry and soda. So consequently, we were in the park. He was riding his bike, and it was one of those great moments where you're so proud of your kid, and you're just saying, "Marco, you're doing such a good job. I'm so proud of you."
Right.
And he said, "Thanks, Mama. You want to get a pint?" And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to be arrested.
Yeah.
You know?
That's weird. I'm just trying to picture, because a kid sitting in a bar with a pint and with some cranberry, it must look like a, you know, vodka tonic or something.
It does.
Yeah,
it really does. And it was scary.
And he's smoking too, and he's like, "Hey, this is great. Let's get out of here." Yeah.
Getting the phlegm up and stuff. It's bad.
Yeah. But but other than that, everything's, you must be enjoying it. It must be so much fun to have kids.
Oh, he's the best. He is so funny. He does the Napoleon Dynamite dance. He consequently likes to take off his clothes and dance. I wonder where he got that. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I do that. I think that Napoleon Dynamite movie is so popular. I mean, with a lot of people, but especially young kids see it, and they really like the goofiness of it.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
And plus, anybody who's ever been on the outside or felt like an outcast, pick me. Table of one. Yeah.
Right.
I can relate to him.
You can relate to Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, so much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little Napoleon Dynamite in all of us, I believe.
I think so.
I want to talk about Crossing Jordan, because I heard this today. It's been on the air 6 years.
Yeah.
What's the 6th season?
Six years.
Because the cast must be pretty close by now. Do you guys
really
feel like
tight.
a family?
Yeah, we kind of know each other a little too much by now.
Right.
In that, you know, when you know people so well, the sense of humor gets a little ribald, a little bawdy on set. For example,
dirty. That's the word I like.
Okay,
dirty.
It's dirty. Thank you. You pulled it out of me.
Yeah.
On Monday, I believe, I was doing a scene with Miguel Ferrer, a classy guy, but kind of crazy, like me. And it was a scene where I was hugging him, and of course, it was sort of a head and shoulders shot, but my hands would sort of meander down to basically squeeze his buttocks.
Yeah.
And I am on the record, I am admitting that, but it was basically to get a good performance out of him and myself. So it was, you know, it's for the work.
It does help with the male performance,
yeah. Exactly, but you know
squeeze the buttock, yeah. Did he, he didn't mind, but first of all, this is an NBC show.
Yeah.
I know from working at NBC that they take the sexual harassment thing very seriously at this network.
Yeah.
No kidding, we have to go...
It is a serious issue. I know, I don't mean to belittle it. It's obviously very serious.
Oh, I was going to belittle it. No,
okay,
but
go ahead.
But twice a year we have to meet, sometimes in this studio, and have a big class on sexual harassment.
As do we.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you watch these great videos with amazing acting. But every time I see these things...
I'm in one of those videos.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
No, you were awesome.
I'm the lech, yeah. I'm the boob grabber.
I liked your technique. It was really nice.
I go like this, and then I'm shot.
Oh, boy, but I always feel like I'm going to be arrested after that, you know? Like, you're going to go home and there's going to be 5 subpoenas waiting in my mailbox.
Well, because you just don't know where you want to just have fun with your friends in a nude setting, but you have to be... You have to be careful now. There are lines. There are things you can and can't do.
And we should be. But, you know, I mean, you know what it's like. I mean, I see you and Max in the hallway and stuff. You know, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. So.
That's where I learned the boob grab, yeah. Max, good to see you. Just a little, grab some man flesh. Now, listen, Obviously, people really like the show Crossing Jordan, but I understand, and it must be a lot of fun to shoot, but you had a very sort of almost disturbing experience on the set. Is that true? Not long ago?
Where I was locked in the coffin. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, locked in a coffin.
Yeah,
that's right in there with disturbing experience for me.
That was probably the most. You're right. That was horrific, and it was not supposed to happen, and the camera team was so far away.
It was an accident. How do you get locked in a coffin by accident?
Well, the stunt man was supposed to jump into the grave. I was 6 feet under, literally.
Let me set the scene. You are lying in the coffin?
I'm lying in the coffin. They got a shot of me from a crane, but they pulled back. So the stuntman was supposed to jump into the grave,
and the lid is supposed to be open.
Lid is supposed to be open. He jumped in, hit the lid, it closed.
Oh, God.
Nobody could hear me. I wasn't mic'd. And he runs off, not realizing that I was even in there. They couldn't find me for about 10 minutes.
That is, that is, I don't fear much. We've established I am a stone cold, I'm a ruthless person. I fear few things. Locked in a coffin has got to be the most terrifying idea. So you're in there for 10 minutes. No one. How did they find you?
Good amount of time. Suddenly people said, well, "Where's Jill? We need her for the next shot."
Yeah. And a guy eating a sandwich was like, "I think I locked her in a coffin."
I think I closed the lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they finally got me out, and of course I was shaken. I was, I thought I was just going to have a heart attack. It was one of the worst. I'm claustrophobic as it is, so it was just terrible. And then of course I'm walking around, and who's on set that night but Jeff Zucker? And
the guy that runs NBC,
yeah. Good guy, and a great guy, and he was part of what got the show on the air. And I said, Jeff, hey. And he said, Jill, great to see you. Things are looking great. The show's looking awesome.
Right.
I said, oh, okay. He said, how's it going? I said, Jeff, I was just locked in a coffin, man. Just locked in a coffin. He's like, okay, well, gotta go. Have a great shoot.
He was like, yeah, well, keep the ratings up. Gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a great guy. All right, the season premiere of This is my last show. It was nice.
You and me both. Yeah.
The season premiere of Crossing Jordan is Sunday at 10:00 p.m. on NBC, and I understand you're working on a new CD as well. Is that right?
Yes, I'm doing music. Finally, I'm writing my own material. I recorded some stuff in Austin.
Very cool.
With the Screen Door guys, friends.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and come back soon.
Oh,
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Jill Hennessy, everybody. We'll take a break when we come back. Jim Stewart. We'll see you in a minute.